Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a what's in my travel makeup bag. I'm going to go over the absolute must-haves that I have in my makeup bag when I am traveling, and I'm also going to share my makeup brushes. I was going to do other things like makeup remover and skincare and hair and things like that, but I think I'm just going to keep it to the makeup products and the brushes, or else I feel like this video could be like an hour long. So that is what today's video is going to be, and if you would like to see what I have to have with me when I travel, please keep watching. I like to bring two eyeshadow palettes with me, and these are just my favorite ones that I keep bringing over and over. But the first is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I did a full video and makeup tutorial on this palette, but I absolutely love it. It's all matte. Bringing this one with me now. But I also like to bring my Z palette that has my shades from Makeup Geek Cosmetics. Love Makeup Geek Cosmetics. I think so many of their shadows are gorgeous. I really do want to get more, but these are the ones that I have right now, and so many of them are great. Peach Smoothie is one that I use as a transition color literally almost every single day. Creme Brulee is next to it. It's another one that I use absolutely all the time. This one on the end is called Glamorous, and that's really great for if I just want to do something basic. I will literally just do Creme Brulee in my crease, and then I will do Glamorous all over the lid, and it's beautiful. Cocoa Bear is this brown shade in the middle. It's great. Everyone needs Cocoa Bear in their life, as well as Shimma Shimma, this shimmery color down here. Cocoa Bear, Shimma Shimma, and Peach Smoothie, they're like in a diagonal line over here. I just feel like you need these in your collection. Cocoa Bear is such a pretty, deep, rich brown. So beautiful when blending out your colors. Shimma Shimma is absolutely gorgeous on the lid. You can also use it as like an eyebrow highlight, and it's stunning. These two shades over here, the first one, this reddish one, is Bitten. It is a gorgeous reddish brown color. It is such a unique color. I think it's beautiful on the lid. I think it's beautiful blended out with Cocoa Bear. Those two together are like the perfect match ever. And this one down here is Envy. I don't use this as much unless I'm doing a more dramatic eye, but it's a beautiful green shade and I love it. I don't use it as much. Envy is probably the one that I use the least out of this palette, but Makeup Geek Cosmetics, all my shadows are in here. I love it. You can also get this Z palette because the Makeup Geek shadows, they just pop right in there magnetic wise. And you can get the Z palette on Amazon, but you can also get it right on Makeup Geek. That's what I did when I ordered my shadows. I just did the Z palette with it. So these two shadows, I always bring these when I travel. These are the two that go with me. This is what my makeup bag looks like. It's just Victoria's Secret, black and white. It's pretty big. I can't zip it now because I put like some random things in here like perfume and deodorant that normally wouldn't go in my actual makeup bag when I travel, but threw them in here so I could bring it all downstairs to show you. So opening it up, right on top, I just threw in that, of course, I have to have deodorant, and I grabbed my perfume. This is Chloe, and I love the cute little bow on it, and it just smells like, it just smells good. Honestly, it kind of smells like fall to me now. It has kind of like maybe a muskier scent. I don't know how to describe perfume yet, clearly. The bottle is so cute, and I really, really love my Gucci Intense. I've mentioned it in a favorites video. Like, I really love it, but I always get so paranoid that I'm gonna like break it or forget it somewhere. So I usually bring like my second favorite with me when I travel. Anyone else do that? Okay, so then to the actual makeup. Well, let's see here. I just threw everything in, so I'll just kind of grab out and see if I can try to group things together as best as I can. But one thing that I always make sure to bring is primer, of course. This is the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. It is the Blur and Illuminate primer. This is really good because sometimes I will just wear this on its own and I won't put foundation under it, but otherwise if I'm wearing foundation, I will put this underneath. Another one that I always travel with is my Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer. This is kind of similar to the primer, but this gives me a little bit more oomph if I don't want to wear foundation, but I just want something on my face. This is from Stila, and I really like it. If I don't want to wear foundation but still want to wear more than just like powder or primer, I will wear this. And I did grab two foundations. So these are the foundations that go with me when I travel. I grabbed the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in shade 230 Natural Buff. I also bring with me the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming Foundation with SPF 15 in shade 25 Nude Beige. I just did a full review video on this foundation. I will link it below and it'll be somewhere up here as well if you want to see my full review on this. But I bring those two foundations as well. Okay, and then you might laugh, but I bring 3 concealers and I'll kind of tell you why. So the first one I bring is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And this I just absolutely love. Like if we have an early morning, this is what the top looks like. It's kind of this like fluffy. If we have an early morning and I just feel like I have a ton of dark circles, I just place this right underneath my dark circles on my eye, and then I use my, this is the Maybelline Fit Me in shade 10. It's their Fit Me Concealer. And then I actually use this for the highlighting of my face. So I use this to cover dark circles and I use this to conceal and highlight. Then I also do have, this is the L'Oreal True Match. It's their Super Blendable Crayon Concealer. So that's what it looks like, and it just has a twist up and twist down. This I mostly use to cover any blemishes, like if I'm only using powder or a primer and I'm not using full foundation that will cover my blemishes, I use this to color correct those. So that is why I bring along 3 concealers. Then for powder, I bring the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in 310 Sun Beige, and it's from the Matte and Poreless line as well. That's what that one looks like. So this one I usually do, if I'm just doing primer, I'll just put some powder over it. I don't use powder when I use the Tinted moisturizer, or sometimes even if I don't use primer, I'll just put some of this on my face to kind of even out the skin tone. It's one of my favorite powders. I do kind of feel like I have to use a lot of it in order to show up, so I think the shade might be a little bit too light for me, but otherwise I really like the coverage that it gives. The other powder that I bring is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and it's the translucent powder to set my concealer like under my eye or any places that I conceal or highlight. I put this on. I mean, I will not leave without my translucent powder. Okay, to keep moving on, this I actually recently bought and I haven't even talked about it on camera yet, but I now know that it will go everywhere with me, and it is the Maybelline Brow Drama, and I have it in blonde. And like I said, I just bought it. The wand is kind of different. Sorry, I have a bunch of stuff in my hands, but I have this on my eyebrows. It doesn't, to me, it didn't make like a huge difference, but it makes a subtle difference, and that's kind of what I'm going for as I start to get into the eyebrow game. I don't have any sort of like anything when it comes to eyebrows, and I honestly have pretty full and thick eyebrows as it is, so I don't feel like I need a whole lot, but I thought I would get something as I'm testing it out and being on YouTube more. So I picked up the Maybelline Brow Drama just at Target. I think it was like $6 maybe. And so far I'm really liking it, so I know I will bring it with me when I do travel. A few other eye pencils I bring along this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in 604 Milk. So it's just a really good white base to have if I'm doing, like a lot of times when I'm traveling, I just do like casual looks, but this is really good. It's almost, you know, can be in place of a primer. Usually if I'm going to use this crayon, I don't use an eye primer. Also, I do want to say, well, okay, so I feel like I'm going insane, but the last concealer that I used that I'm literally putting everything in front of me, it's gone. It's not there. It's not in my bag. It's not on the floor. I have no idea where this concealer went to, but it was the L'Oreal Crayon Concealer. I will also sometimes use that as an eye primer instead of using like an actual expensive eye primer that I have. Like I have the Too Faced primers. I typically don't bring those on vacation with me just because normally I'm not doing like a crazy full face of makeup, and I feel like those concealers work for primers just fine, and I keep the primers for more like special occasions since they're more expensive. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 that I'm using that for. But yeah, if I'm going to use this, if I know I'm going to use it with a look, usually I'll use it if I know I'm going to do, like I want a really bright inner corner, I will use this because I feel like it just enhances it. But it also can be used as a primer. You guys think I'm talking really fast because I feel like I'm like I don't know why. So excited. I have no idea what's going on. It's kind of weird. And then I have 2 eyeliners that I always bring with me. This is the NYX Très Jolie eyeliner, and it is in just regular old black. That's what it looks like. This is one of my favorite eyeliners for my waterline because I feel like it does have better lasting power than others that I've tested out. And then for my top eyeliner, this is like my absolute favorite. I mentioned it in a favorites video. It's the Maybelline New York Master Graphic by Eye Studio. It's just again a regular old black eyeliner. That's what the tip looks like because it's pretty different. It's my absolute favorite. I think it's so easy to use. It's easy to wing out. I won't leave without this either. Blush that I always bring with me is because it's so easy to travel with, and my other blushes, I did just get a few ColourPops, but I haven't really tested them out yet. I do have an e.l.f. blush palette, but I feel like I don't want to bring a whole palette with me, so I just bring along my Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. I love it. I use it almost on a daily basis. I think it's gorgeous, so that comes with me. The bronzer that I bring with me is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I have just this mini sample size, and that works really well for traveling. I don't have to bring a full-size bronzer with me. Love it. I do bring 2 mascaras, and I love that I have all these minis from my Lash Blast To Go box that I got, and I bring my 2 favorites that I mentioned in that video. So it is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So these little minis go with me too. Of course, I have to bring a highlighter with me. I typically always reach for the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill collaboration in Champagne Pop. Sometimes I get really nervous to bring it because I'm like, what if something happens and it breaks and I'm devastated? But it's my favorite highlighter, so I usually end up bringing it. I know. A few other just like random things I bring is the Babe Lash. This is the eyelash serum. I know I mentioned it in one of like my first videos. Maybe it was my mascara video because it truly has made my eyelashes grow and I really appreciate this stuff. So I put it on every single day. So of course that comes in my travel bag. And I also bring a teeth whitening pen with me. This one is from Whitening Lightning and is their Zero White Whitening Pen. So it's just if I can open it, it's just a little pen like that. You run it over your teeth, leave it on for a few minutes, and I usually just spit it out and rinse my mouth, and teeth whitening on the go. Another thing I have in my travel bag is my beauty blender, and this is from Real Techniques, and I think they actually call it their beauty sponge. And I usually just throw it in my makeup bag because I'll show my brushes next, but I don't actually have room for it in my brushes, even though it's considered more of a tool versus makeup. But of course, this has to come with me. There's just no question about it. That is everything that I need to have in my makeup bag. Again, these are pretty much only my makeup products. I'm not going to do hair or skincare right now. If you guys would want to see like a what's in my travel bag for hair or skincare, please just comment below and let me know, and I'll be happy to make that video too. I mean, I could do just hair and skincare. I could do clothing and shoes. I mean, you guys can comment below. Let me know if you want to see that. If you do, I will happily make that one for you. But next I'm going to hop into brushes. So for brushes, this is what my brush case looks like, and it came with a BH Cosmetics brush set order. I have so many BH Cosmetics brush. I absolutely love them. I think they're very affordable, and you also get a great case, which is really good for traveling. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like, and these are my must-have brushes. So I'll just start at the beginning. The first one is my foundation brush. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki, the F80. This is just, it's a great foundation brush. I definitely recommend it. I'm so happy I have it. Sigma is a little bit more expensive when it comes to brushes, but this brush is so good. It's from the BH Cosmetics line. This is what I use as my blush brush. I do really like it, but I am looking for a different blush brush, mostly because I just got a bunch of ColourPop blushes. Not a lot, I got 2. Formula is so different, you almost need like a dual fiber brush. And I know Real Techniques just came out with a dual fiber line, so I'm really interested in that. But just looking to replace my blush brush. If anyone has any good suggestions, please comment below and let me know. I would love to hear them. The next one is also from BH Cosmetics, and this is just an angled brush, and this is what I use for like my bronzer and contour, so I can really like contour out my cheekbones and bronze with it. The next one is from e.l.f., and this is the small tapered brush. This is what I use for setting my under eye concealer. I absolutely love it. It's $3. I recommend everyone has this in their collection. Then I bring along 2 blending brushes, and these are just my favorite brushes of life. Like, I use these brushes every day. These brushes go everywhere with me. If I could sleep with my brushes, these are the 2 that I would pick. But the first one is from BH Cosmetics, and it's just their blending brush. Absolutely love it. It's really thick and full, and it's really great for transition colors and crease shades. The other one is the Sigma blending brush, and it's the E25. It's a little bit smaller and more precise than the BH brush, so this is really good. I really like to use this one for blending all the colors together. Like, I like to use the BH one to put the colors on there, and then I take this smaller one and really define the blend with it. My ride or die brushes. I just bring, this is from BH Cosmetics, but any sort of just regular old flat eyeshadow brush for the colors that I pack on my eyelid. These 2 brushes are what I use for like my lower lash line. These are both from BH Cosmetics again. This one is just like their flat definer brush. Absolutely great for picking up product and just lining your lower lash line with it. And then this one from BH has the more pointed tip, and I think it's great for smudging and blending out your lower lash line. Sometimes if I'm going to do something more precise on my eyelids, I will actually go in and use this one as well. So again, kind of like doubling up products, trying to save in my travel bag, and I will just like make the outer V with this brush too, and that works really well for that. And then the final brush I have is also from e.l.f. It's their Flawless Concealer Brush. And I just mentioned this in my strobing video, but this is my favorite brush as of right now to use to highlight with. So I just highlight my cheekbones with this brush, and I think it works great. Again, $3 at like Target or the e.l.f. website, and love it. I think it's great for highlighting. Those are all of my brushes in the handy little case. I definitely recommend, like, if you do want a brush set, I know sometimes it's hard because when you get a brush set, you don't necessarily need every single brush in there, but if you also would really like a case so you're not just throwing your brushes in your bag when you travel, BH Cosmetics has really affordable brushes. They are really good quality, I think, in my opinion, especially if you're just starting out. This is what I got when I first started getting really into makeup. I went to BH Cosmetics and ordered a set from them, and I think they're really good. So I really recommend them versus maybe not knowing exactly what you're doing yet with makeup or how exactly you do it or what brushes you're going to gravitate towards. Instead of going the Sigma route at first and spending, you know, 20 bucks on a brush, you can get a whole set for like $12 on BH Cosmetics. And then one last part, just so you don't think I forgot about lip products. Lip products are so hard for me because I love them. I have all of these, and then I also have a bunch of ColourPop in this jar. It is so hard for me to say which are like my lipsticks that are absolutely going to go with me because it really depends on what I'm doing. When I'm traveling back to my husband's hometown, I tend to bring more like pinks, lighter pinks sort of thing. When I went to Chicago and I was going to a baseball game and a concert, I brought gray and bright red. So it really just depends on where I'm gonna go, but I will mention a few of my favorite lipsticks. So I'm not going to delve into ColourPop just yet because I still am testing a lot of them out. I do have a full ColourPop video planned for you guys. I go over all the lippy sticks, the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, and the blushes that I got from them. So I don't want to mention them yet just because honestly I'm still testing them out. I've probably only worn every lipstick twice so far, and I just feel like I need to have a better opinion before I start saying like, hey, this is my favorite one. I just want to be sure before I start throwing out recommendations. So I grabbed these. This lip liner will always go everywhere with me. It's Whirl from MAC, and I really need to sharpen it. It's like this great pinkish, brownish color. It's a really good pink brown, I guess I would say. I just think it's a beautiful lip liner paired with so many colors. It looks terrific. Favorite one to pair it with is probably Underground from Gerard Cosmetics. And this is like a gray color. When I wear it without the lip liner, it looks too gray on me. When I wear it with Whirl, it looks perfect, and I love the combination. So that's Underground. Another one from Gerard Cosmetics that I just love, hands down, is Buttercup. And this is one that Jaclyn Hill collaborated with them to make. It's a beautiful light baby pink. It is stunning. This is really good when I know that I'm going like home or visiting family. Just a great light pink is so wonderful to have. So that's Buttercup from Gerard Cosmetics. Gerard Cosmetics is more on the expensive side. I think the lipsticks are like $19 a piece. Often do run sales and they have like 3 package discounts, 4 lipstick discounts, that sort of thing. I would definitely recommend following them on Instagram if you are interested in getting them because they always announce their sales there. And then the other 2 that I have are both drugstore. And the first one is from the L'Oreal collection. It is JLo's Nude. A beautiful nude shade. It almost looks like it has a pinkish tinge, but it's a very light pink. Like if you would put Buttercup on, it's pink. If you would put JLo's Nude on, it's nude. So it might look like it has a little bit of pink to it, but it's a really terrific nude. Again, if you're doing something like visiting family, you're going out for a job interview, something like that, a nude lip is really great. And the other one is Bare It All, and this is from Wet n Wild. This is like a $2 lipstick. The L'Oreal one was probably like $8. Wet n Wild is so affordable. And this is just another really great nude. So that's it right there. That's Bare It All by Wet n Wild. I honestly don't love what we got going on here, but I mean for $2, like I'll get over it. And I really do love the shade. I have heard that it's a really good dupe for Max Velvet Teddy. I don't own that, so I can't tell you that for sure. But I have seen that mentioned multiple times. It's actually why I bought it, because it was Kathleen Lights, I can't remember now, that she did a MAC dupe video and she said, whoever it was, said this was a dupe for Velvet Teddy, so I went out and bought it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I wear it in a lot of my videos. I just had it on in my strobing video. So if you want to see what the lip color looked on me, that'll be below or up here or somewhere. But I think it's another great nude. A little bit more color to it than JLo's Nude. It has a little bit more of a pop on your lips, but it's so gorgeous. These are my favorite lipsticks. I tried to give a range depending on what I'd be doing, but again, I just think about what it is that I'm doing over that weekend and decide, do I want brighter lips? Do I want more dramatic lips? Am I going a more nude route? It really just depends on what exactly it is that I'm doing, and then I kind of pick from there. Again, my ColourPop video will be coming in the next few weeks. I just want to make sure I get everything tested out, so when I do that video for you, I'm being as honest as I can be in my recommendations. So look for that to be coming soon. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked seeing what are my makeup must-haves when I am going out of town. We've been traveling so much this summer, so I've really learned what it is that I need to have with me when I am traveling. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to comment below and tell me what are some of your makeup must-haves that you have to have when you go on the road, I would love to see what you guys have to pack when you go traveling. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe before you go. I think we are just getting around the 400 mark, which is so exciting because I'm going to do a huge giveaway once I reach 1,000. So please be subscribing and sharing away, because I'm going to start buying the products that I'm going to give away for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but I don't want to buy too soon because I want it to be relevant products. So say I don't get to 1,000 till next year and I'm showing what came out in summer of 2015 and you guys are like, no, that's so last year. And I'm like, sorry, I just got too excited. But I will also say I'm almost to 1,000 followers on Instagram. I started an Instagram page right around the time I started YouTube, and I think we just passed 900 as of the time that I'm filming this. Once I get to 1,000, I want to do another giveaway for Instagram as well. And I really, really want to give away the new Carly Bible palette that she has created with BH Cosmetics. I've said in several of my videos how much I love BH Cosmetics, and I really stand behind their line and their products, especially for newbies into makeup like myself. I think they're just really great to have. Carly is one of my favorite YouTubers, and she just collaborated on this palette, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not for sure when this video is going live, but the palette goes for sale on Tuesday, September 8th, and it's only $12.50, which I think is amazing. So I actually am thinking about buying a few and giving some away when I get to 1,000, but again, I want to get there quickly so you guys are still excited over this palette. So be sure to check the down bar for my Instagram and make sure to like, because once I get to 1,000 followers, I will be doing a big giveaway, and I'm really excited to do that one. That one will also feature books. I think I'm going to give away a few of the Pura Vida bracelets that There's a few new bracelets that I want to buy for myself, so I thought I'd order a few more and give away books, give away audiobooks. I mean, whatever it is I can think of. I'm just so excited. I'm having so much fun, and I feel so loved with all the support that I get in the social media world. It's incredible. But anyways, that is my quick little shout out, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will just see you in my next video. Bye guys. Too excited.